A positive presence of placemaking does a lot, I think, for a neighborhood. Whether it's a sign, a garden, different things that just have people gather around a space. And I think it really creates unity, a sense of pride and belonging around that thing that is creative placemaking.
The purpose is giving the neighbors the opportunity to build out spaces where people can engage, feel comfortable. But sometimes it's just about honoring their culture and what's special about that community.
When it's led by the neighbors, it reflects the vibrance of the community, the culture of the community. People feel valued and empowered. And if you have, those creative placemaking spaces throughout the city, now you feel like this is a place I actually want to be.
When I first bought my house in the neighborhood, there was an empty lot next door that was just very dark at night and wide open during the daytime. So, I really thought wow, what if we could utilize that space for something that's more colorful and constructive, something that invites the neighbors in and gives them a place to just work and play and be surrounded by art and nature. So we brought in a local artist. Her name is Kiera Reddy. And she actually designed the mural and then created basically a paint by number system so that we could have other people in the neighborhood come and actually paint the mural. The biggest draw for the neighbors was just seeing a space be beautified. There are a lot of vacant houses or vacant lots that just kind of overgrow and sit there. So for someone to take one of those lots and create something different that's positive, it's bright, flowers, picnic table, a book box where kids can get books, you can leave books. It really gave a sense, I believe, of hope. The mural says, if you plant seeds of change, hopefully you'll see blooms of hope. And that's what we think this project does, is it kind of just starts the ball rolling for other neighbors who want to see their community develop to actually start doing projects like the one we did.
We moved to Hawthorne about 20 years ago. I really saw the need to expand my passion for gardening and food preservation to want to spread that to everyone else. And I thought, what better way than to create a garden that then we can all come together and grow from and learn a little bit about each other in the process. So we took out all the dead stuff. We took out the dilapidated raised beds that were in here. We cut down some trees and we really opened up the space so that then we could have the vision of how are we going to grow food and what does that look like? And I love that we're being able to show people how they can grow food in such a small space by the way that we plant in our raised beds. Once you get people invested in their neighborhood and in their community, then that's when communities thrive. So my ultimate goal was to really provide an opportunity for people to be able to thrive.
A matriarch is a caretaker, a nurturer, someone who's contributed to their community in both big and small ways. These people, especially people who do small things like babysitting or taking people groceries, often don't think of themselves as neighborhood heroes or great in any way. And so once I started doing storytelling drawing sessions with the matriarchs, I continued to get more and more involved in the neighborhood that I was originally from. People are so excited to be asked to be interviewed and also to participate. At first, people are shy and are slow to open up, but once they get started with the process, it's really amazing to see how they almost blossom. It has had moments where it has been heavy and taxing because we do talk a lot about the history of the neighborhood and some of the things that have occurred, but the majority of it is joy. And they love telling other people how much they love each other and how proud they are of their community. So much history can be lost if you don't ask your neighbors what really happened. It's the resilience and the strength of Martindale Brightwood that really stick with you.
A friend of mine, Christopher Dance, and I, we created a project named La Sardina Gallery. Wrestling for us is a way to bring together cultures, like the Mexican culture and the American culture. Both cultures love wrestling. So we've used wrestling as a method of connecting. By adding artwork onto a space, it helps people to be attracted to a space. And it's why this park is becoming slowly more beautiful and more engaged with our neighborhood, and is being known from other neighborhoods as a nice example for other places to have. A lot of problems that exist in some neighborhoods is when ideas come to a neighborhood, but the community is not considered. So it's very important to have a open communication with people in the neighborhood. It takes neighbors that are really willing to put the work into a space and make a community stronger.
I think creative placemaking is a really great way to start small and, highlight that passion. My personal passion is health and wellness. Health is multidimensional. So there's social wellness, there's environmental wellness, physical wellness, mental wellness. And so when you change one, it can affect all the other ones. And so I just wanted to share what I've learned about health and wellness with my community, but also make it fun and more interactive. And so it was very much a give and take kind of experience, which is exactly what I was hoping it would be. And the INRC, they're very streamlined with their mission. Even if it's something small or it's just a regular person like me, they see the value in that and they give you a platform, they give you resources. I feel that they really believed in me. You can place make with whatever your passion is. To start from an idea and then take that small idea and get creative with it and create a place for that idea to plant and then grow.